Welcome everybody to the penultimate event of the Season 6 Pesky Marble Championship, the Elimination Race. After the last event, the Rocky Rollers only are 8 points behind the championship leaders, the Stripe Strikers. Can they pass them in this event, the Elimination Race? Similar rules for the 2019 Elimination Race in Marble League. We're off with the first heat, the Sapling Squad out in the early lead. Lemonhead's far back behind, they get by the Misty Melons, but they get bumped and they will be eliminated. Lemonheads are done. Do not get by anybody and they will be eliminated. Originally the Misty Melons back behind. They by the Lemonheads here and will advance to the next round. But advancing to the final will be the Surging Storms. Lemonheads are eliminated. Now we re-rack the 6 teams, and we're off in the next run of Heat 1. It is the River Rapids in dead last here. Can they get by anybody? Get by the Neutron Stars, and the Team Oasis get stuck, and they are eliminated. Team Oasis will not move on. The Eclipses get the win and will advance to the finale. But how did this down for the Team Oasis? They're in second here. Then they just got bumped and bumped and bumped and then get stuck in that crease and will not go anymore. Eclipses advance to the finale. Sahara, the captain of the Team Oasis, done. Final 4 in the heat. Top 2 will advance to the finale. What would it be? It's the River Rapids out in front. Neutron Stars in second. And they get by. No, they get stuck, and the Misty Melons will get second and will advance. The Neutron Stars had second place, but then got bumped and got stuck. And the Misty Melons capitalized, and they'll get the second advancement spot behind the River Rapids. Sapling Squad coming oh so close, but will not advance and will be eliminated. Creek and Watermelony will advance to the final. Now for Heat 2. The other 8 teams in the starting gate and are off. Out to their lead, it's the Rocky Rollers. Winter Warriors in dead last. Can they recover here? They get by the Green Dragons, but they get past. Can they get there at the line? They can't get by the Leaping Lizards, and they are eliminated. Really poor season going into the Winter Warriors. Getting 3rd place last season, but only 1 medal to show for it this season. They sit back in the bottom half and cannot win anymore. Rocky Rollers, the hosts, advance out of the first heat, and they will go on to the finale. Sub-Zero, though, is done. We rack the other 6 teams, and they will go for run number 2 of Heat 2. And it's the H2 Arbs out to a big lead. Milky Missiles are in dead last here. They get by the Striped Strikers, and the Peachy Patrollers get stuck, and they are eliminated. Peachy Patrollers, they're 16th right now, and will have another poor event. H2 Arbs, in the meantime, will advance. They're sitting at 15th. They need advancement to just have a good end of the season. Peachy Patrollers got bumped and then got stuck in a crease and will not advance. Season just not going well for them. Now for the final 4 teams in Heat number 2. Leaping Lizards, Green Dragons, Striped Strikers, and the Mocha Missiles are off. It's the Mocha Missiles out to the early lead with Striped Strikers. Green Dragons on a good move. They get by it in the second and will advance. They knock out the Striped Strikers. That's a brilliant move by them there. Mocha Missiles held the lead the entire time. This corner, just good understanding on where the Striped Strikers are going to go, and the Green Dragons will advance to the finale. Striped Strikers, the championship leaders, are eliminated. They will get 9th, making the gap a little bit bigger, but a lot of teams able to pass them. Who's going to do it in the finals for the elimination race? The last runner coming across will be eliminated. Right now it is the Eclipses. in dead last. Can they get by anybody? And they bump the Mocha Missiles and they will get by. Can they hold it? They will, and the Mocha Missiles are done. They are eliminated and they will finish in 8th. Eclipses almost getting stuck there on the first part. They had a terrible time in most of this course, but the Mocha Missiles just get bumped back and cannot recover on the final little DVD, and they are done, finishing in 8th. Now, top 7 going back up the course, and we'll run again for heat 2 of the finale. So the Rocky Rollers are in front, the Green Dragons in last place, the Misty Melons get bumped back, and they are done. They cannot get by the Green Dragons and are eliminated. Misty Melons, 9th place team in the standings, probably cannot win the championship anymore. They just got bumped back by the H2 Orbs and cannot get by the Green Dragons. And they will be eliminated. Watermelony will go no further. See, 6 teams still alive, probably exhausted at this point. Going for another round. Surging Storms are back in last. They bumped by the Rocky Rollers and the Green Dragons. Green Dragons fall to last. Can they get by the Rocky Rollers? No! And Green Dragons are eliminated. Defending champions, having an okay season so far, but not gonna do well here. They were in 2nd, and then they just get bumped back. Thankfully don't get stuck, but cannot get up and advance to the next round. So they will be eliminated, finishing in 6th. That gives them a decent point haul. Top 5 are back up there. A lot of blue teams still in here. And they're off. Rocky Rollers back in last. Can they get by anybody? They do. They get by the River Rapids. The River Rapids get back up there. They do, and they pass the Rocky Rollers at the line. And the River Rapids beat out the hosts and will advance to the next round. Clutch move there by Creek. They were in 2nd, and they fell back on the same corner that everybody gets bumped back on it. But knowing to take the inside line, and they will advance to the next round. Rocky Rollers get a decent finish in 5th. Top 4 will get 4th place this round. So H2 Orbs back in last to get by the Eclipses. Can they hold it? No, they can, and the H2 Orbs will not get a medal. Fans are heartbroken. They have had a terrible season so far. They were so close to getting a medal in this event, but it's not going to happen. They sit back in 15th, and just better than the Peach Patrollers. But they'll get a decent finish in 4th, but will not medal. But who of the top 3 in this event will get the gold medal? Will it be the Surging Storms, the River Rapids, or the Eclipses? And we're off in the final. There's River Rapids out in front. They're being shouted by the Surging Storms. Neck and neck right now to the final corner, and it will be the River Rapids getting the gold. Out of nowhere, the River Rapids get the gold in the elimination race, followed by the Surging Storms and the Eclipses. River Rapids' first ever gold, their rookie team having a really good season so far. Cap it off here at the gold medal in the elimination race. Just goodbye the Surging Storms and the Eclipses. Creek doing enough to get the gold. Fans are going nuts. They are super happy to see their team get their first ever gold medal in team history. Surging Storms and the Eclipses also really wanting medals to get up there and try to challenge the Striped Strikers. This event, very tough, challenging, and exhausting for these marbles. Running in so many heats, almost out of breath every time. And the River Rapids just had enough energy to keep going and get the gold. They get the win over the Surging Storms and the Eclipses. H2Orbs get their best finish in 4th, and the Rocky Rollers getting 11 points in 5th. The Eclipses move up to 2nd and are 1 point back of the Striped Strikers. The top 6 can now win the championship, who will get there in the dirt race. Next we have the showdown. Thank you for watching.